Right, video titled A Plan for My Waste or Scrap Materials. Now, as you know, I do a lot of mould reviews on my channel. Now, the mould reviews are done because I'm buying the moulds for dioramas. So all the moulds that I do a review on, they will be used sometime in this year for actual dioramas. So I'm not buying them, showing you them and putting them in the cupboard. And what happens is when I actually get one of the moulds, I do a lot of experimenting before I get what part I want and the right colour and everything else. Once I get the right colour, I do a whole batch of them, and they go into plastic containers like this and go into my cupboard. Excuse me. Now, in the process of getting to the point of getting the right part, I have a lot of waste, a lot of scrap. All these containers contain scrap. Well, they're not scrap, but they're experimental. There's probably slightly different colour. There's mould cleans and everything like this. Now, I don't like throwing anything away because, like I say, I spent a bit of time, well, I spent some money on it. So I've come up with a little bit of a plan to actually use all this material up. And the plan is to actually build a house which is going to sit on this base. Well, that's the actual floor size of it. It's 162 by 162, and the reason is because it works out now of two of them either side. Now the plan is to do a two-story building, house, stroke, outhouse, barn. I ain't sure because there's no plans on that bit. The only plan I have got is that it's going to be 2 floors plus an attic space. It's going to have walls, it's going to have a floor, and I've planned to have the front half or front quarter destroyed with rubble and that. After that, there's no plans at all. I've not gone into depth and worked out what I'm going to be doing, which is rather unusual for me because I do like to plan things out and get more of my materials sorted out. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm still going to do the eye videos on it, but I should do it stage by stage. Base, the assembly of the walls, assembly of floor joists, ceilings, on and on. So you get one little eye video covering just one item, i.e. assembly of the walls. So there will be a collection of videos basically covering a build on all aspects of the build. Now this will help me as well, because when I actually start my dioramas, what I've got planned, you don't always feel like stopping and getting the video in and doing all that. It will allow me then, knowing that certain things I don't have to stop and do video in, I can actually leave that to it's already been covered on one of the eye videos. So it will help me out on my builds. So I can hear you say that I've already started one, and this is the little outhouse. Now I'm not going to waste this, because this little outbuilding I'm going to attach to the side of this building as an entrance hall or something like that, or just as an outbuilding on the side of this house, barn, stroke whatever it becomes. So that's still going to be there, that's still going to be used for demonstrating other bits and pieces which I've got lined up for it. But this one I shall start hopefully this week and get a video out. The first video is going to be the base and the assembly of the walls. This is going to be the only piece of foam board that's actually going to be used in this build. The whole build is going to be built using cast parts and balsa wood. So it's going to be completely a build of everything that I cast, because I want to use up all these items, and these items will all be used up. There's plasterboard, there's lintels, drains, and these are just a few of the containers, because every mould that I've done I've had waste and scrap and tiles and floor tiles and things like that. So that's my sort of basic outline and my thoughts. Well, it's not my thoughts, it's what I'm actually going to do. Now, if you would like to see anything in particular done as we're going through this build, you're more than welcome to leave it in the comment box, and I will definitely try and work it into the build. I don't know if you think I would like to see this being done, leave it in the comment box. I will do it, because these little videos, I'm just trying to sort of show people how I do it stage by stage, and for what reasons, and well, that's it. Yeah, just so you've got you can come back for a little bit of a reference, a little bit of help. And if you see me doing something that you think you know it's done easier, tell me, please. Knowledge isn't worth anything unless you share it. So that's it for this video. I'd like to say thank you for sitting and listening to me waffle on. And like I say, I should try and get the first one out this week, and then I should try and get one done every I don't know, 7 or 8 days. I should try and get a new video out on the different bits and pieces. So I'm going to say thank you again, and we will see you on the first update on this one.